Old J.J. Redick talking about Michael Jordan thrived in a watered down 90s. And my reaction. Sometimes you got to put the phone down, the mic down, the computer down. You got to put your head down with some of the. This dude, I don't know about being a head coach or interviewer, but he might be the best white comedian in America. He might, when they have these roasts, they need to bring him on. I mean, he calls 60s players plumbers and electricians, and the 90s watered down. Michael Jordan played water. He can't possibly, unless he's got a great team of writers. He is a funny dude. He looks like old Opie, and he looked like he should be on Leave It to Beaver, prim and proper. But he is a funny man. He is hilarious. The stuff that come out his mouth. I mean, I don't know, basketball fans, if you find him as hilarious as I do. I just think the guy is hysterical. Anyway, he talked about the expansion teams. Now, Michael Jordan did allude to the watered down of the league. He said 84 through 93 was the best era of basketball. But he played through a tougher era. He played through an era where he had to hold his own, do the things he did, and dominate. But you play with what you got against. But he was a great player. And let me put a record. Could LeBron James have gone through those Knicks teams, those Pistons teams, those Indiana Pacers teams from the 90 through 98? I don't think so. I don't think he'd have a snowball chance. Because while Paul Pierce and Garnett and them were great in Boston, Jordan would have figured out how to beat them. And that Orlando team with Dwight Howard. Because it ain't like Dwight Howard was imposing a Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway. Just trying to tell you. It cracks me up when you say watered down. Do you really think LeBron James would have beaten the Utah Jazz when Karl Malone and Stockton were at their apex? Do you really think that? I mean, but J.J. Redick got so many people of a certain age who don't know better, ain't seen nothing, ain't aware of stuff. This is the problem I have with the media, how they trying to wash away. They did this with David Stern's NBA when he brought Magic, Bird, and Jordan, tried to downplay Dr. J and ABA, and Wilt, Rick Barry, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, those great players from back in the day, Nate Thurman, etc. Especially with Dr. J, Moses Malone, and George Gervin and them. The NBA does do this, but they used to do it from the hierarchy. Now they get some scrub like some old buster like J.J. Redick to come along. I never was. And I told you before, Redick ought to give Steph Curry $1 for every time he makes $1. Because if it wasn't for Steph Curry flipping the league with threes, I don't think that turkey would have had a chance to even make it as a bench warmer, let alone play. Despite Doc Rivers being nice to him and Austin Rivers letting him up. Anyway, long story short, short story long. J.J. Redick is a funny dude. If you don't know no better, watch some video and listen to people who can tell you better. But please don't let this turkey poison your brain to thinking, oh, he succeeded because he's treating Michael Jordan like it's a crystal light, like it's a crystal light. The broke Kool-Aid without the sugar. Sunny Delight trying to like crystal light. That's what they're trying to throw you on. Like, yeah, well, like a message to JJ. How did your man do? 1-8 against the machine, aka Jokic. How to turn out 3 straight play-in tournaments, a bubble ring, and an in-season banner. That's something to say, oh, the competition was steep. No, your boy got old, and he ain't really much without a set crew. Won't you tell the truth? You want to talk about watered down? You dominating the conference where you recruit who you want. Now that's watering it down. But we ain't trying to hear that, J.J. Redick. We know the agenda in here. All the dissing to Jordan, all the dissing to everybody that participated in that era. They're dissing Hakeem Olajuwon. You dissing Karl Malone. You dissing Shaquille O'Neal. You dissing David Robinson. You dissing Penny Hardaway. Kobe Bryant. Allen Iverson. Obviously Tim Duncan. I'm just keeping it 100. You dissing a whole lot of people in that era. Isaiah Thomas, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. I know I can go on. I can go on. I mean, really. Well, JJ Redick, you wouldn't even been able to carry Danny Ainge's mouth guard. But it's comedy, and he is a good comedian. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And JJ Redick, please keep the jokes coming. Boy, you on fire. I can't wait till you start talking about everything up to '02 before LeBron comes, because we know basketball didn't start till LeBron arrived. We know what the agenda is. I'm out.